All right.
The GIF didn't load, so it's just a poop emoji, I guess.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, I thought
clicked
that's what
on
it
it
was
to figure
sharing.
out what it said.
I saw poop and I was satisfied, so I didn't look further.
I got this sweet Game of Thrones robe on clearance.
I saw you were wearing a robe.
You picked the ancestral one.
That's the only one they had. It was on clearance, man.
Mm-hmm. So how's your brother doing?
He did
I don't know why.
have some status on Facebook about how he did.
What do you mean you don't know why? I literally just made an incest joke and then I immediately refer to your sibling.
Oh. Didn't get it.
He did. Just
You're wearing a Targaryen robe, which is the ancestral house.
No.
You said yeah.
Baratheon, or the... Not Baratheon.
Targaryens.
Well, them, plus...
Go reread the books, Dave. You're done. You're done here.
Lannister only had one. And
yeah, the Lannisters, too.
Yeah.
yeah,
The
they only had
Targaryens
one.
had a
I know.
penchant for it.
Yeah, like a millennia.
Yeah, and it happened again.
Yeah.
We don't know that yet.
Yeah, yes, we do.
No.
Yes, you do.
They literally
No.
confirmed it in the last season.
No.
Did you not watch the last season?
No. It's not
Well,
the point.
That's kind of your fault then.
No, I did watch the last season.
Then what?
We
Why?
still don't know.
Yeah, yes, we do.
How don't we know?
Even Martin's confirmed it.
Yeah, because you hand that dude a paycheck and he won't say whatever the fuck he needs to say.
He's never going to finish the book, so we kind of got to go with what we got.
I fucking hate him.
As long as I just want him to finish writing before he dies, like Jordan did.
There's an Onion article I saw the other day that was like, Martin confirms writing on book has begun.
Yeah, yeah.
Has almost begun, I think it said. I saw that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost sent it to Ryan, but I didn't want to start it.
Too busy spending his millions to start writing the next book.
So we're going to tell Mike it's safe, and then we start talking about fake plot points.
Wiener, wiener, wiener.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I fucking hate George R. R. Martin.
So Danny and Jon Snow? Oh, man.
I was so mad when he gave the creative control to HBO. And then
Yeah.
he's like, don't worry. And he like made this like open letter to his fans. Like, I promise I'll finish the book. HBO won't have creative control.
No, he originally promised to finish it before they'd finished the show.
That's what
And
I'm
then
saying.
that went out the wall real quick.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then it was like, then he
I'm
made
working with him.
another
I'm
open
working with him, so
letter,
it's okay.
And he's like, I'm so sorry to my fans. And people were like, you should go kill yourself, you fat fuck. I hope you fucking die in a fire car crash. And I was just sitting there liking people telling George R. R. Martin to kill himself because I was so mad.
Meanwhile, he does a panel with Steve King, and it's like, how do you write so much? And the answer boils down to, well, I just sit down and write, and Ryan's head explodes.
Yep. It's amazing how that works. Authors just sit down and write.
Well, I was thinking about writing, and then I just started writing.
He'll never finish the books.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm on to the Dark Tower series.
A complete work. Now he just writes...
Last time on D&D and Alimar, our heroes ventured down the cave, seeking the missing White Hoods. Where could they have gone? With Eric's food poisoned, the rest of the party near famished, they descended towards the sound of water, where they were attacked by dark cloakers hovering above the still mineral-rich ponds beneath them. After struggling and valiantly coming out the other end, and with the DM conveniently forgetting about material components in his spell usage, Chris. The enemies were defeated, and water was had by the party. Again, thanks to the DM forgetting about material components. party ventured down another hall, where they found carving. What could it be? They recognized it as some kind of weird dwarven script, and finally came to the conclusion it was undercommon. With no sign of their prey in front of them, the party continued forward. They found a stairwell. Would they go down? Would they descend to the darkness? Or would they return to the light? That was pretty good timing.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself.
Music's on point so far tonight. I like it. It's like a perfect level.
Now I've got a lot of pressure on me, man. That's terrible. Why would you say that? All right. You find yourself standing atop a large carved stone stairwell leading further down. The stairs are very precisely carved, perfect right angles. As you look down, you see only darkness. As you look back, you hear only the subtle drip from the cavern behind. What do you do?
I've got 90 feet of only darkness vision.
Okay.
Anything further I can see, or just darkness?
More stairs than everybody else?
Alright.
I'm going to search for photoluminescent moss, because I am blind.
I pull out one of the tentacles that I took from the fallen Darkcloaker, and I begin chewing it as if a piece of jerky. Stairs go down a bit. As far as I can see.
Tastes very nutritious to you.
I ran out of my material components. Does anyone have a torch?
Nope, we don't have anything.
Where find torch?
I don't really feel safe down here anymore.
Give me a wisdom check there, Jay.
Were you ever safe?
No.
Technically, Dave couldn't have been casting his light spell as much as he was, or at all. Again, material components.
11.
You recall seeing some moss in the watery room behind.
I'd like to cast dancing lights in a formation like down the hall.
Does that have any material components?
It does not.
It does.
It does have material components.
Huh? No, I thought it didn't. Oh, fairy fire doesn't, sorry.
Only
but
a
if
fairy fire, you
phosphorus-
could light each other on a light.
I actually do have fairy fire.
There you go.
He he wasn't mentioning all this like you don't have the components just so he could continue to ignore it.
Well, that kind of takes out the whole, survivalist. If you have it easy, can't let you have it easy.
So I'd like to do a check to see if I smell any phosphorus or see any glowworms.
Go ahead. Give me a perception check.
That one.
I miss
Doesn't
having
matter.
a druid and a focus. 19.
Nope.
What about Witchwood?
What about what?
What was it called?
Wormwood.
Witchwood.
Well, you need some wood, and there's no wood around. You're in a cave.
Yeah. Well, I can see. I was just trying to help you guys.
I cannot see and do not know why we seek to ascend into the darkness or descend into the darkness when there's nothing there for us.
Other two paths only kobold size. You no fit. There's only path you fit.
But we're going down.
Those of you with dark vision, give me a perception check.
Yeah, you better dissuade me real quick, Lawrence. Real quick.
Alright. Eric's and Zook. You see the glimmer of something white about 40 feet down the stairs.
Hold on. Eric sees something. I will go see what it is.
I will accompany him.
So everybody else is staying at the top of the stairs?
Yep.
Yep.
As they like walk off, I have no armor, crude weapons. This is not a place for Pavo.
I look up the stairs. I could fix that for you if you'd like.
Illusions fix nothing.
You'd be surprised.
I roll my eyes.
Eric's and Zook. As you get down to about 40 feet down the stairs, Eric's one, you can see the landing about 80 feet further down below, where you can see what looks to be two statues set facing away from the stairwell. They appear, from where you are, give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Not only do they look humanoid, but they appear to be almost dwarven in nature in terms of what they're carved to look like. As you descend the first 40 feet, you see what appears to be a small skeletal hand clutching what appears to be a scrap of white cloth.
I will take the hand and look at the cloth.
I'll leave the cloth. I want the skeletal hand, please.
No, I'm going to take the cloth too. I'm going to look at the cloth but keep the head.
All right, the hand itself seems to have bits of flesh and tendon still holding it together. So as you pick it up, you can hear the bones dangle against each other, but the hand does not separate. Give me a wisdom check as you examine the cloth.
15.
It reminds you of that which the White Hoods wore.
You're good, you.
Also, this was the way that the tracks led, so it's how we ended up here. Piece of cloth. Looks like white hooded thing. Hand too. Not in good condition. I wave the hand a little bit to jangle it.
Zook loves that with his neat freak tendency.
Also, looks like 4, maybe 80 feet ahead. Statues. Bearded fellows. Fleshies.
Zook, you have no problem hearing it since you're right next to him. Or seeing the hand and cloth.
I can't see shit.
Well, it looks like the white cloaks went this way.
Hoods.
Hoods. Why do I keep saying cloaks?
Have you read The Wheel of Time recently? Because that's the only other place.
No. Read.
Jeez.
You're asking Chris if he reads?
Could listen to it on audiobook.
Only thing he does on audiobook is only thing he listens to is podcasts. He doesn't listen to anything else.
Injects Joe Rogan straight into his dick hole.
Oh, for sure. Gladly do it in a second.
He doesn't even listen to music. He's just like, I listen to podcasts and I play video games.
I believe that's called docking.
Anyway, place your hand on my shoulders. Looks like the White Hoods went this way.
Dear Internet, just Google it.
Alrighty then.
Right. I reach out blindly for the door.
You have no problem. You find him. Sound of his voice makes it easy.
Did Jay backtrack to find Moss?
How the fuck can you see?
Nope.
I'm a
I was
widow.
staying with everyone else.
I have dark vision.
Oh. I just have you as human looking.
Oh, so you recalled seeing Moss, but you didn't go get it?
Yes.
Correct. Because I can't see.
Good effort.
Fine. I will try to recall if it was photoluminescent or not. Nat 1. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm sorry. Sorry, I get to re-roll those.
I already said it was.
Oh, it was? Oh, fuck.
You asked specifically for that, and I said yes. You recall it.
Alright, fine.
This is why. This is why I get tanked.
So it was back.
At the
I thought you said it was in the mineral room. Isn't that where we are?
No, you're in the tunnel after it.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
I've said 3 times.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll go
yeah.
back.
You deep sigh.
Yeah, you fucking yeah.
Come on, Dave.
Alright.
I hope that deep sigh was
recalling
aimed at yourself, not at me. Because come on,
Recalling.
man.
this wonderful fact, I will try to blindly go back and collect the photoluminescent moss. Be like,
All right.
I'll be right back. If I have some moss, I can cast light again.
Give me an athletics check as you attempt to navigate in the dark.
Athletics is a 15.
All right. With minimal wall bumping and scraping your feet along the floor, you find yourself back in the room with the dripping sounds. Just barely you can make out what appears to be small glowing patches scattered about the room.
Okay, I will find one, cast light, and then find the rest.
How long does it take for your eyes to adjust to pure blackness? Because eventually your eyes are going to adjust.
Yeah, and if you can't see in the dark, you're still not going to see in the dark.
I understand that, but you should be able to like pick some things up.
I don't know about that. You ever stood in a place with absolutely no light source?
They did an entire Mythbusters episode about this.
Did
Yep.
that?
Yeah, it was, well, direct reference was why pirates wore eye patches, and it was for when they went under the hold in darkness, and they'd swap the patch over to the eye that was exposed to light so that they could traverse easier.
Yeah, but there even in the hold there is some light.
Well, yeah, I wasn't trying to necessarily argue for the vision, but just...
Sounds like you were. I'm
Well,
offended.
there it is, approximately 10 minutes. Upon exposure to pure darkness, the rhodopsin is able to regenerate and reactivate, becomes sensitive again to light and improving our night vision. But this regeneration process takes time. Cone cells take approximately 10 minutes to adapt to pure darkness.
Alright, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go cast light. And then I'm gonna and then I'm gonna find the rest of the moss. How much should I collect?
Enough for 10 castings.
Alright.
I have an idea. When was the last time, I'm drawing a blank right now. When the last time Eric's had his uncontrollable bowel movements from his food poisoning?
The last time?
Yeah. How recently?
About an hour and a half, 2 hours.
So it's pretty far back?
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanted his guano?
Yeah, it makes halfway decent fuel for torches. Native American trick. They used to use that to start fires.
They use
feel like-
kobold shit.
Okay.
Well, buffalo shit, but kobold, buffalo, whatever.
I feel like we're using out of character knowledge.
And my guy spent like a century
Mike's
studying.
gonna bring up the I studied for years, so all sorts of stuff. So
Exactly.
Alright, so I'm gonna come back to the party with my dagger alit.
A light?
Well, yeah, it's producing light for an hour.
I believe he was trying to correct you.
Oh, I thought he was asking if it was like on flame or a light.
But you didn't say a light. You said a lit.
Yep.
Which is
What are we
not
doing?
proper English.
I paid no attention to the light source or general goings on behind me. I will head down towards the statue so long as it doesn't look dangerous.
all right, so Eric's heads down the stairs. Zook, since you were next to him, what are you doing?
I'm following.
You're both going down, and I've got a blind person, one person who can see, and one person stumbling back to them. I'm assuming not using another light spell to get back.
Well, I used it lasts an hour.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Really? The cantrip lasts the whole hour?
Yep.
Impressive.
Page 255.
Fair enough. Yeah. So yeah, you've still got light going then. As you make your way back, you can rejoin Pavu and Dodor. None of you can actually see Zook or Eric's anymore.
They haven't come back yet?
No, they continued down.
I guess we should do the same. I have enough for probably like 4 hours down, and I want to save the rest to be able to get back out.
All right, I unsheath my club and short sword and begin moving down.
All right, Zook and Eric's. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you are greeted with the sight of, as previously indicated, two dwarven statues facing away from the stairwell. The dwarves themselves appear to be thinner than your typical dwarf, withered and stern-faced. What's at juxtaposition with the rest of the statues, the mouths seem to be gaping wide, screaming as if in terror or pain.
So we got a cockatrice down here, or a
You can
basilisk.
see... Well, they're on pedestals, so they clearly appear to be true statues. Give me a perception check, you two. All right, as you look about, you can see that the tunnel before you continues for about 20 feet before it seems to open up into a wider cavern. At the edge of the tunnel, just inside the actual mouth of the cavern beyond, you can see what appears to be large refuse or scrap piles. You can see splints of metal and bone and cloth sticking out from various points within the piles.
I'll point. Scraps! Should go through. Might be useful.
I'm gonna take a few steps towards it, keeping 5 feet away from it, and inspect it for anything unusual, a lack of dust, a lack of dirt that would have accrued.
All right. Eric, are you standing?
I happily let him go for it.
All right. As Zook steps forward, each of the statues lets forth a blazing scream of sonic power. Zook, please make 2 strength saving throws.
So if I have a 2 and a -1 modifier, that's not a natural 1?
That is not a natural one, no.
Okay, so I have a 1 and a natural 1.
Jesus, Mike.
You should join me with the halfling luck.
Right?
I think Mike.
Not only are you knocked down, but you are knocked unconscious as the screams tear into your body for 23 points of damage.
Wow.
With that, both statues raise their arms and turn towards Eric's. Initiative, please.
Oh, goody.
Zook, go ahead and roll that for me, too. Everybody else give me a perception check to see if you picked up on the screen.
1 to the good.
No, I didn't say give me a death saving throw. I said give me an initiative.
Oh, my bad.
Damn right, you're bad.
You said perception for the rest of us?
Yeah. You got a 27 initiative, Adam?
I get to add my wisdom, too.
Jeez.
Gloom Hunter.
All right. Dodor, you are the only one on the stairs that hears this shout for what it is, realizing there's a threat. Pavu and Jay, you hear the noise, but you're not quite sure what to make of it. That means, Dodor, you can roll an initiative as well.
I am totally hamstrung on this character until I get armor and weapons.
I'm hoping that glinting metal that we saw is something along those lines for you, maybe?
Eric's, you're up.
Alright, so 2 statues turn to face me, have raised their arms. Scream, killed Mike.
Yep.
Or killed Zook. Zook, well, I mean, I haven't...
It knocked Zook out at the very least. You saw him go down as his body seemed to pour blood from multiple pores as the sonics disrupted his entire bodily function.
Alright, what's the...
Give you a little more graphic detail.
What's the rest of the room?
You are in a about 7 by 20 foot tunnel with the stairs at your back and a cavern up ahead. Zook is about 10 feet in front of you.
I don't know how to fight a statue. Would be Eric's. That would be Eric's exact thoughts. Eric's would bravely retreat back to the group of people.
There you go. So you're running 30 feet back? 60 feet, double move? Sorry, Zook. Bye.
Double move, yeah.
All right. As the rest of you had gotten about 30 feet down, you suddenly see Eric's move up. So that would have been... Nope. Never mind. He's... Yeah, okay. He does reappear about 20 feet in front of you on the stairs. So that's within vision for everybody.
First move of the initiative, I can take an additional 10 feet.
10 feet from you.
Statues! They angry! I think they killed Zook! Or... Not, I don't...
Yeah, you got the name right.
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure Eric's would remember it at this point, so... I think they killed Short One! Eric's not know how to fight statue.
Okay. Save him? Get him out of there.
But statue
Zook,
down there.
saving throw.
What was that?
Death saving throw. They can keep talking. I need a death saving throw from you.
1 to the good.
Well, I'm going in.
Dodor, you're up. And the other two, you can roll initiative for next round.
Alright, I move 10 feet past Eric's.
All right. You have about 60 feet to the bottom of the stairs. You have 60-foot dark vision, yes?
Yeah.
So you can just barely see the bottom of the stairs.
Alright, I move out of reach of the statues, I guess. I don't know how far I have.
You
I
can't
can
see
move
the
up to 70
statues at
feet.
all.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going till I see them.
So you move 20 feet, you can see the bottom of the stairs just barely. So how much further do you want to move? Until you can see the statues?
Yeah, that he told me about.
So you move another 10 feet, so you're 50 feet from the bottom, and you can see the two statues craning solidly back to stare up at you. And you can see what looks to be dwarf-like features twisted into agonizing screams.
You guys are playing Magic the Gathering Arena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, how much of my movement have I used?
Use 30 feet.
Okay, I just want to get closer to the statues but not be within their reach. As far as what I can tell their arm length is.
The arm length appears to be that of a normal dwarf.
Well, I'm not assuming spells or something, but their literal reach. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't know what their movement speed is, so.
yeah. Well, they're statues, so I'm going to assume they're slow. I will give myself a 30-foot buffer.
So you're going to take a double move to move closer?
Yeah.
So you move another 20 feet?
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
I look at Zook's state.
You can't see him
Okay.
from where you are. Ryan, I still need an initiative roll from you. As the two statues start to clomp up the stairs, slowly moving. They approach 20 feet closer, so they're within 10 feet of the door.
I literally can't do shit until I have weapons and armor.
Eric's, you're up.
Since the door has moved forward, I will bravely rejoin. And fire an arrow at the left one.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
Seven damage.
All right. Your arrow seems to strike, shattering on impact, but seems to deal some damage. Give me a perception check, you and Dodor.
16.
19.
Dodor, as you see the arrow fly over your shoulder and strike the statue, you hear what sounds like a muffled grunt coming from within the statue. Give me a wisdom check.
20.
You think there's something alive within the statue itself. Your best guess, it's being tortured by the whatever this thing is.
I think there's someone alive inside. Inside the statue.
Jay, you're up. Go ahead. Sorry, Eric.
Their person in statue? Their person in every statue?
I don't think so.
Jay, you're up.
So they're at the bottom of the stairs.
You can see Eric's at the edge of your vision. You cannot see the door nor the statues from where you are.
Okay, I'm gonna move up until I can see the statues.
So if you move 30 feet, you're up by Eric's.
I can only move 25.
So you're 5 feet behind Eric's, and your vision is 30 feet.
Yep.
So you can see the door, you still can't see the statues.
That sucks. I'm going to say, the door, are they right in front of them? Or are they right in front of you? Should I use fairy fire? What are we fighting?
Statues 10 feet in front of me. Don't hit me.
Alright, I'll cast fairy fire.
Hot.
So I'm assuming you're going to put it at the edge of your vision.
Well, you said 10 feet in front of him, so...
Yeah, it's within range, 60 feet, so you can target it. It's 20-foot cube, so... Alright, so it's a dex save. What's the DC?
14.
They both succeed.
Well, all the objects are fucking glowing vibrant green.
So a few pebbles seem to illuminate the area.
To give some sort of fucking light.
There is some minimal light around them now. Yes, I'll give you that.
Sweet.
They illuminate enough that you can make them out, or at least the dark shapes of them. How's that?
Perfect. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Zook, death save. Come on, get a crit 20. Do it.
What do crits do for death saves?
Brings you to 1.
Well, what does a crit fail?
-2, bad.
I got -2 bad. That's my third nat one, or my second nat one tonight.
Wow. Give me a luck roll.
Nat one. Yep, I need these new dice.
You got some bad luck there, man. Alright. Okay. We'll come back to you.
You gone.
The door, you're up.
So I can't see the ground, right?
Yes. They are blocking most of your vision of the bottom of the stairs, but yes.
Fucking hammer fist.
Jesus.
The door?
I want to like jump the banister and get around them.
You are welcome to try.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll jump the banister.
You're trying to jump over them?
Over the railing.
There is no railing. You're in a cave.
Through the woods.
Oh, in my mind, it was like a big open cave with like a
No,
staircase
you're on
going.
a stairwell going down. You can try to jump over them. You have the height if you have a good acrobatics check.
Fuck it, we're going Air Jordan. I'm gonna save Mike.
All right. What's your acrobatics check? Not 20.
Nope.
Not 1.
I do have +4 dex though. 21.
All right. All right. Both of the statues attempt to spear you with stone hands, shooting upwards as you leap over them. However, much to Eric's delight, he sees you soar, diving straight over the two statues, and come to a rolling stop at the bottom of the stairs, where you can see a prone Zook with, how do I describe this?
Blood.
What appears to be a short, humanoid-like figure, about 2 feet tall, with stone gray flesh. Its hair seems to grow in long tendrils that seem to writhe of their own volition. Its legs appear to be similar to that of the hindquarters of a goat, and you can see it pouring a small vial into Zook's mouth. Its squat pug nose and steely gray eyes and sharp pointed ears glance up briefly in your direction, flashing a toothy grin with what looks to be a mouth full of all molars.
I'm going to chill touch the vial. In hopes that it shatters it.
Make your attack roll.
I don't like Lawrence's look.
I tried, Mike.
That thing seemed evil to me, I'm sorry. 22.
The vial shatters.
Get away from my friend.
What languages do you speak? Fedor?
Common, Druidic, Elven, Dwarven, and Gnome.
Alright. You hear the figure spout through what seems to be 4 languages in rapid order before finally speaks words you understand in Gnomish. Stupid pointy ear. Save Earthstone friend. Now you kill him. Meh. And he turns, clopping into the larger cavern behind. Zook, you come to consciousness with 1 HP.
Nice.
Alright. Pavu, you're up.
I'm going to descend 30 feet. I'll double move, so I'll descend 60 feet.
Alright,
I
you
can
move
see.
30 feet, you pass Eric's and Jay, and within 30 feet of them you see, within 40 feet of them, so as you continue moving, using up 10 feet of your second movement, you can see, illuminated by the fairy fire, what appears to be 2 dark, humanoid-shaped figures on the stairwell. You see no sign of the door.
Okay. I will move up to them.
Alright, so you are in their face. Anything else?
Well, they're facing us or turned away from us?
They're facing you.
Yeah. Hey. I can't attack though, right? Double move.
Correct.
I'll stand defensively.
Unless your action surge.
Oh, I could action surge.
I think you only get 1 per long rest, but it's an option.
I'll action surge and attack the one that's already been hit.
Okay.
Swing with the club is an 18. Does that connect?
That does connect.
Swing with the short sword. That is a 16. Does that connect?
Yep.
All right. With the club, 7 damage.
Okay.
With the short sword, 7 damage for a total of 14.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Fuck this die tonight. Perception is an 8.
All right. Yeah, the stone seems to rock backwards at your blows as you see chips flying off.
I growl at it menacingly.
The creatures respond by spinning their hands in a rapid motion, attempting to drill into your body. What's your AC?
13.
One of them misses in dramatic fashion as its arm collides with the stone wall next to you. The other, however,
I need armor.
connects for 15 points of damage.
I'm almost dead.
Jesus.
And then they each let loose with a sonic scream. Give me 2 strength saving throws.
Thank fucking God I get strength at least. 17.
Yeah, nobody else is close enough. So.
And 18.
17 and 18?
Yeah.
All right. As you are close, you can see what appears to be a buildup of some kind of purple-black energy coursing up from the soles of the statue to the mouth as it releases this blast of scream. Bracing yourself, however, you tough out both screams, having no ill effect.
Jesus.
Probably for the best, otherwise you would have been really badly off. Eric, you're up.
All right.
They are only 15 feet in front of you now, as you saw the door springboard dive over them, and Pavu run past you.
Yeah, I don't have much I can do aside from fire another arrow at the left one.
All right, disadvantage firing into combat.
Well, they're both in combat, right?
Yep. That is correct, sir.
All right, so with disadvantage, it's going to be a 22.
A 2?
A 22.
Oh, 22. All right, that hits.
And good old Colossus Slayer. I believe it's... Uh, 13 damage.
13 damage. You can see massive crumblings in both its foundation and across its structure. Creature sags a bit, but stays on its feet. Give me a perception check. You and Pabu. And Jay. Alright. Jay, you hear jack shit. Eric's, you can't understand the words, though you hear some other voice seeping out from the muffled, but seeping from the cracks. speaking in a language you don't understand. You pick up definite undertones of pain.
Does you mentioned specifically the Foundation a couple times. Is there something off about the Foundation as compared to the rest of the figure?
Nope. All appears to be stone. Anything else?
Not that I can really do. You said they're 15 feet away?
Yep.
I moved back.
How far?
Full range 30.
Okay. Jay, you're up. You can see them clearly.
Muted nerd.
I am a muted nerd. So I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the creature that has encased the other creature.
What?
So there's a creature inside, right?
Yeah.
That I know about through discussions.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to focus my attack on the kind of like exoskeleton of the thing that's attacking the creature inside.
Oh. You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
And the one that's like hurt more. Hurt it all.
Alright. What's the DC?
14.
He fails.
Right? So those were some shit rolls, but 6 damage. And
It
he has
crumbles and falls to pieces, revealing inside what appears to be a broken, twisted, and maimed, and clearly roughly shaven Duergar corpse inside.
I come back to Duergar. All right.
Yeah, Dave just dissonant whispered and killed the injured statue.
Nice.
Anything else there, Jay?
I guess I'll move up like 10 feet.
So you're going to be 5 feet behind Pavu and the other and 10 feet from the other statue?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Zook, your turn.
All right.
As you look about you, you can see the door about 10 feet from you at the bottom of the stairs, and the sounds of battle echoing downwards from the stairs.
I quickly get to my feet, wiping broken glass and remnants of potion from my face. Thank you, Dodor. I don't know what I would have done without that healing potion. I don't know where you got it, but luck is in your favor.
Wasn't me. Who the hell was that goat man?
Goat man? Can I do some sort of check to see if I would know what that creature is?
No, but if that helps, that's what you saw there, Dodor.
What the fuck is that?
It's like Mario with hooves. Sorry, Lawrence.
I didn't make it up.
He's pouring something in your mouth.
So.
Lawrence, you're really good at drawing. Sorry.
He's pouring something in your mouth. I thought he was turning into one of those things.
Can I do some sort of check to see if I can still have any flavor of the potion in my mouth? See if I can see what it was?
No, you taste blood.
Okay. Did you see where you go? We're going to have to check that.
By the way, you are quite visibly bloodied, as most of your pores emitted blood during the last blow.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Worry about that
That's
later.
why you taste blood, because you were just covered in blood.
Wow. Okay.
Worry about that later. Get over here. We gotta save the rest of them.
With a curt nod, I run towards the sounds of combat.
All right, what's your total movement?
Total movement's 25. I assume I started prone.
Yes, you did.
So that would be what, a good 12 feet of movement?
Yep. So you move just past the door, looking up the stairs. You can see what appears to be a corpse among splattered bits of stone, and then one statue still standing. And you can see Pavu standing before it.
All right. So is Pavu obstructing my view at all?
Of anything further up the stairs, yes, but of the statues, no.
Okay, cool. I would like to cast Firebolt.
All right, disadvantage.
Oh.
Firing into combat.
Damn, that's when I get my nat 20.
Jesus, you're rolling like Dave all night. Like,
Really?
there's no gray. You're either 1s and 2s or nat 20s.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
There we go.
All right. That will be for 9 damage.
All right, Pavu and Jay, give me a perception check.
Oh, this is one of my strong points. 13.
All right, as you visibly see the fires shriek up the stairs and strike the statue in the back. Muffled within the stone, you can hear what appears to be screams and shouts in a language neither of you understand.
Yeah, it sucks to be them.
You can tell Mike hasn't been paying attention. His eyes just went wide.
Well, no, because I just realized that Zook doesn't know about anything inside, and yeah, he's going to look kind of shocked at what he's done.
Well, he didn't hear that.
Oh, he didn't hear that?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought, yeah.
Really, Dave? Dodor, you're up.
This is
I guess.
feeding into his fantasy later. You understand that?
We've already seen him get abused on camera, so...
That's what I'm saying. You don't even know what his butthole looks like.
I'm sure if you dive deep enough in Pornhub, you can find their amateur channel too. Watch him get abused in all sorts of ways.
Look at that sly smile from Dave. He's like, y'all don't even know.
It's good money.
Like, I heal you for 16.
Awesome. Thank you.
You have a spell component for that?
Cure Wounds does not require one.
Alright, just checking.
We're handy capable, damn it.
Just checking. I didn't realize Light had one, so I mean, I might as well ask.
Well, my whole build for this character is based on Shillelagh, and that has fucking components, so I'm nervous.
Preach.
I'm done.
Different material components, though.
I warned you in the initial voting what we do that this is going to be different.
Well, after, 15 years of being like, you have a spell component pouch, don't worry about it. If that spell costs gold, just deduct your gold. Not used to that.
This is the first time I've been like, I'm just gonna be front of the line, just melee damage.
Well, it's a good thing
Never
it's your
have done
turn.
this before.
You're up, Pavu.
Smashing the statue in front of me. Oh, possible crit. 19 plus 6. And I have crit on the club. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Alright, crit on the club, and then for the short sword... Damn. I wish that was improved crit. 24.
That hits.
Alright, so crit on the club first. $11 damage.
All right. As your club and short sword smash into the stone once
No,
again.
I'm sorry. That was just the club.
Okay, as your club smashes in, you hear muffled shouts from within as chips of stone fly.
Short sword damages. Oh, great. Minimum again. 5. I mean, it's a good thing. Maybe we'll break this.
Okay. Your short
Can I
sword
hear-
sends a few additional chips. You said you have 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hit.
No, can I... perception to see if I can recognize the language that I'm hearing?
You do not.
Okay. I'm done.
All right. Give me just 1 second. That's funny. Okay. Sorry. Going through the list there. The remaining statue attempts to drill its hand at Pavu once again, connecting. For 10 points of damage, which drops. Pavu, you collapse unconscious. I had you at 23 before that. You took 15 in the last round, you had 8 carryover. Correct?
Oh,
Did you not have the 8 carryover?
I had my temp HP was at 15.
Yeah, so you didn't have the 8 carryover. Alright. So you have yourself at what, 5 then?
5, yep.
Alright, I'll give it to you.
You sure? I like
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. As it lets loose another sonic scream, strength saving throw, and Jay as well, since you were close enough.
I'm going to use second wind.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I don't know if I can do that. Fuck.
Oof, Dave.
It's a bonus action, so it's going to be on your turn. So you should be fine.
That's not his turn, so he wouldn't be able to
No,
use
it's
it
not
then.
my turn.
Never mind, yeah.
Jay, you take 9 thunder damage and are knocked prone. Falling back on the stairs as your front half of your body is blasted with pain, and you can see blood starting to pour from your very flesh.
I'm down
Adam,
to
you're
6,
talking
right?
about stone endurance?
What's that, Dave?
I'm down to 6 health.
Yes, that's what I have as well.
Okay.
What was that, Ryan?
I was talking about second wind.
Oh, okay. No, I want to use Stone's Endurance. I believe that's free action.
Oh, your Goliath ability for when you take damage.
Yeah.
Ah, I was thinking the fighter one to regain the health.
No. Hi, baby. You want to come say hi? Oh, you have a book? Peanut.
Is it Volos or Mordekainen's that's got Goliath?
Volos.
I pasted it. I
Crit.
pasted it in the chat.
Alright, thank you. Alright, so how much did you roll
Say hi.
resist then?
I'm sorry. I'm totally focused on the kid right now. What? You want to say hi? Yeah, you do? Will you say hi if I give it to you, though? You have to say hi. Alright.
Hi.
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 Hi. What's your name? Is it Riley? Hi, Riley.
No, not for your mouth.
But it tastes good.
Say hi. Hi. Say it.
Hi,
Hi, Riley.
Hi.
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 You all done? You all done? Down. You have fun? You want your book? No? Oh, we're gonna play peekaboo.
No, Dave. No.
Say hi, Paisley.
No.
That dog is still tiny. Isn't it a lab?
Yeah, we're actually getting a DNA test to find out what she actually is. But she's lab, poodle, and Shih Tzu, supposedly. She's so adorable.
That's a word.
Watch out, she bites.
That's only if you try to
Try to help her out.
plastic away from her.
How dare you, Lawrence, you heartless bastard.
Dog sitting, and I don't get warned about this.
Good job, Dave.
Yep. It was an oversight.
Yep.
No, you? It's so uncharacteristic.
No way. Ryan, if you're gonna use that, you need to roll your D12 to see what you shrug off.
Oh, I knew that. I just hadn't look. All I had was Stone Endurance, D12 plus Constitution to negate damage. And when I said Stone Endurance,
So how much?
11. 11 damage. And what, it dealt me 10?
Yeah, so
So I'm at 15.
yes.
Goliath Fighter is a solid one, too.
Oh, baby. Damn.
Alright, Eric, you're up.
Wow.
Just the one step.
Say bye-bye.
I will
Yeah,
fire,
just the one left.
I will fire at it.
Disadvantage.
Night-night.
So with disadvantage, 15?
Hits.
Such a stinker. Yep.
And it's going to be for 14 damage.
That is enough. As your arrow strikes home, once again shattering on the stone surface. The stone collapses, revealing a desiccated and ruined body of a Duergar, who seems to have died with the construct. This one as well appears to have been forcibly shaven.
What's a Duergar?
An underground dwarf.
Peekaboo!
Oh.
Essentially a exiled tribe lives in the deep dark. Darker skin, skinnier typically. Generally considered evil,
Okay.
or at least by surface standards.
As a rock gnome, would I have any strong feelings one way or the other? I don't know if how often I deal with them.
Racially, you would generally not like them.
Okay.
So you don't care that you just blasted him in the back with fire.
Well, he doesn't. He just saw bodies fall out of them. He doesn't necessarily know what they are from where he is.
So I'm gonna rush towards the bodies to see what's going on.
And you instantly recognize them for what they are.
I wipe my brow, surprised by the amount of blood that's on the back of my hand. Whew, I thought I killed something important.
Everyone all right?
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
I was asking if everyone was all right, and Jay asked asked what we.
These are doers. Am I saying that right? Doers? Duards? Duergar. They're filthy, nasty dwarves that live in these caves.
They're dead now.
That's what seemed to be possessed, but what was the thing that was possessing him?
Rock.
You're right, Eric's. You're right.
I will go inspect one of the bodies.
All right, give me an investigation check.
I will as well, looking for any magical tips.
Give me an investigation check.
19.
As you investigate the body, you can tell that this creature, whatever it once was clearly under severe torture. Based off the signs of struggle, you can see it's either been fighting to get out for a long time or it fought very hard not to go in. You can see that its beard, which most dwarves, as you know, quite proud of, appears to have been roughly and forcibly shaven from its face. It's had time to grow back in patches, though its face is marked with bloody gashes where a razor or blade cut too close.
I will stand up disgusted.
Zook, you find similar.
Someone shaving Duergars? What a strange habit to get into. This is harsh even for them.
I'm still confused about the goat man.
Oh, the goat man. Where did he go?
Down the hall, the base of the stairs. I mean, it appears we're heading that way anyway.
Hopefully we'll meet him in our travels. I see no need to rush into another situation like this, that's for sure.
What a weird little man. He spoke like a handful of languages. They're just settled on Gnomish. Or at least that was what I was able to pick up.
With a huge grin. He speaks Gnomish?
In rough tongue, I will ask if anybody speaks Giant. In Giant.
I think we've gone over this already. No.
Well, has my character asked?
Yes.
Okay.
Once again, you get no response from anybody. So what are we doing?
So that pile of rubble.
That's in the room that the cavern opens to, right?
Yeah, that's just at the edge of the end of the tunnel and into the cavern, yes.
How far is that?
Well, you guys are all on the stairs, you guys are all on the stairs, so you have to go down the 30 feet down the stairs, and then it's the 20 feet of the tunnel.
Yeah, heading that way.
No
Yep.
statues in the way this time.
All right, everybody give me a perception check. Alright, everybody but Pavu. You see what looks to be similar script carved into the walls. And still nobody speaks under common, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. None of you seem to understand it, though a few of you recognize it as Dwarven script. As you approach what appears to be a scrap pile, you get a better idea that this is a victim's pile, as you can see scraps of bone, cloth-worn, damaged armor and weapons. Eric's, as you have the best dark vision as you can see further into the cavern, you can see what appears to be a large stone wall with a few stone structures peeking out above it.
Big stone wall over there. Scott. You said structures?
It appears to be stone structures poking above it.
Looks like things poking above it, too.
Strange. Where are we?
In cave.
Can I see the scrap pile?
Yeah, you guys are standing just over it.
I would like to investigate for the freshness of the bones, I guess.
Well, bones clearly are something that's been long dead, though you do find bits with scraps of flesh on it.
Is it like rotting flesh? Is it fresh?
Everything in this pile appears to be rotting, yeah.
Okay. Trying to discern if the hoods were part of the pile. Filthy. I don't want to go through this.
I will go through the pile.
All right, give me an investigation check.
I don't care about filth. It's gonna be a 14.
All right. From the pile, you are able to pull what appears to be a badly worn set of leather armor, a long spear in what appears to be decent condition, 4 crossbow bolts, 3 torches of middling use, you'd guess, as appears most of the oil's gone rancid. And you find what appears to be a musty old book, large leather bound, though its pages appear to be mostly ripped and pulled from its binding. The book itself appears to be in quite dire straits.
I walk over and push the 3 torches into Jay's chest.
3 torches, what?
Into Jay's chest. Like, you can't see, you take these.
Thank you.
You asked for a torch. Eric's fine.
The torches stink.
Oh, and I try to somehow bundle them up with some leather scraps or something to keep them together, but as far away from my body as possible.
Leather armor here, not great. Spear, okay. Crossbow bolts, no use. Book. Missing pages.
Book?
Can I read it? Can I make any sense of...
Give me an intelligence check.
Yeah, my strong suit. That's gonna be a 2.
It looks like complete squiggles to you.
No. Book make no sense. Not good read. And I just toss it behind me.
With a shocked expression on my face, I rush over to grab the book and see what I can see.
All right. You pick up the rotted book.
And I'd like to examine it.
You appear to have found a long abandoned and clearly ill-kept old spellbook.
Yeah.
If you flip through it, you can see that it has 3 spells in it
Mm-hmm.
and enough pages to write 1 more in if you had the right materials.
I really wanted you to be like, and it's a bestiary.
I believe that was it from the pile. Did I miss anything?
I don't know if you said the leather armor. That was there too.
Yeah, I started with the armor.
Okay.
I don't know the size of it, so I just said armor or leather armor, bad condition.
It appears. Nobody else has looked at it yet. So.
I am going to look at it.
All right. The leather armor appears as if it would fit a medium size or a small, larger person, though the straps are long enough or extend enough that you could feel it could probably fit on Pavu or anybody within the party with some working. Though, based off the damage, you're not so sure how long it would hold up.
Is it magical?
It does not appear to be magical.
It's a fair question, I guess.
It could be dirty and magical.
It could be.
I wasn't being sarcastic about that. It's a fair question.
Pavu, I think we could fit you in this.
I'll look at it kind of side-eyed. If you think you must.
If you don't want it, I'll take it. It could probably fit me.
Yeah, these straps allow it to be adjustable, so yeah, you're right.
You can wear it then.
But you seem to get hit more. Let's put it on you. I try not to. I'm weak.
Alright, so I'll kneel down so they can... they're obviously going to have to adjust it to me.
All right. Are you guys?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Ryan, what's your new AC then? 11
I don't
plus
know.
dex.
What is it? 11 plus dex?
Yeah.
14. I got a whole 1.
Something.
Now you have both armor and weapons.
Lawrence, that side eye.
I forcibly have to stop myself from laughing.
Got armor and weapons now.
It is likely it'll break in combat, but it should prevent a few blows.
That is all I need. And I kind of chuckle again.
Spear look good. Use spear. Make sure they stab them before they get you.
Is there some... Sorry.
I have my weapons. And I clack the club and the short sword in front of me.
You said there's scraps of metal.
Yep. And there are random small scraps of metal. You'd guess they were once part of blades or larger pieces of armor. Though, whatever connections or larger pieces they once had appear to be missing.
I'm gonna look for one that isn't too sharp. Just like a dull piece of metal. Scrap metal.
Alright, investigation check.
Motherfucker. Investigation is a 5.
As you dig through, you are able to find a piece of metal. However, you accidentally seem to have managed to ingest some of the rotting material in your search. Give me a Constitution check. Save.
Ugh. Constitution save is An 18.
All right. Whatever you accidentally took in seems to have had no ill effect, though you are a bit disgusted with yourself.
So, 2 questions. So you said bits of broken blade and such,
Yep.
basically. So small pieces of iron.
Appear to be.
I will pick up all of them that I can find.
Give me an investigation check.
16.
You managed to pull free 13 scraps of metal.
That's enough.
How are you carrying them?
I will tear a corner off the cloak and make a little, like a tiny baggie of them.
All right. Give me a profession tailoring check.
16.
All right. You managed to make a haphazard little pouch in which to carry your flecks of metal.
And how... I know I said that I ate the tentacle like jerky. Assuming I'm still hungry, I'm going to eat another.
You'd still be munching on the first one. Each tentacle is about a pound, which is all you need in a full day.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna... That's my absent-minded, like, kind of go-to.
Filthy claws and all, you continue munching your tentacle.
Sounds great.
All right.
I will look about it. Anybody want some?
No, I'm quite all right, thank you. You think you'd be able to track the goat, man? You're looking for Huff.
Hoof prep.
Hoof prints.
Eric's can try. I will search for tracks from a goat man.
All right. Give me a survival check.
That will be a 23.
You are unable to find any sign of tracks on the stones.
Stone floor. Not good for tracks. No hoof prints.
I'll lead the way.
Like Eric say though, all ahead with struck things on top.
Structures, yes. We'll lead on.
Lawrence, sorry if I missed it. What spells are in my spell book?
You'd have to study it to find out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nerd.
Welcome to being a bigger nerd.
Read a book in a book. Mafk.
Take a look at, check out spell book in the player's handbook. I believe it gives you a description. There's multiple days required of study of an unfamiliar spell book to understand.
Yeah, you aren't getting immediate use out of this thing. Well, maybe anyway. But,
That's why I'm going to be last, because I'm going to be the guy that's just like, armor, weapons, smash.
You got armor and weapons.
Yeah, but...
If anything, you were first.
Yeah.
he wants that full plate. Why
Yeah,
can't
I want my full plate, dual and enchanted weapons.
why can't he have the dirty full plate that's in pretty decent condition?
Yeah. At level 3. Come on.
Alright, Eric's kind of stutters nonsensically in Draconic for a minute, and I will scout forth, trying to be wary of any statue specifically.
Where are you heading? Yeah, is that where you're heading towards?
It's the only thing I saw.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
You see dwarf-like figures patrolling the wall as you start to approach it.
I stop immediately. Pointing in the direction. Bearded fellows patrolling.
Are they White Hoods?
I'm gonna let Lawrence's reaction right there answer the question for me.
I'm pretty sure he knows what colors are.
No. Eric's not see any hood.
Bearded fellows. Did it look like a city? A wall?
Yeah, there's things on top. Yes.
Jay and Pavu, you realize, despite not having any light source outside of Jay's starting to flicker light spell, you note that there appears to be some kind of natural lighting within the cavern, providing dim but serviceable light. You suddenly hear a voice, a throat clearing immediately behind you.
I turn around.
And you see the small, 2-foot-tall, gray, pseudo-dreadlocked figure. You all friends of the dwarves, then?
I will kind of let a startled as I didn't hear it get behind me.
Rather, anybody that speaks Gnomish can understand that.
I stepped forward with a giant smile on my face. Well, we didn't know them personally, but I just need to thank you in person. I'll extend my hand for a handshake. Thank you for saving me.
He looks at your hand, looks at you, pulls forward what looks like a long lock of hair, and whips your hand fast, rapidly. It feels as if you've been struck with whipcord iron.
I'd pull my hand back. My apologies. All right.
From
Well,
Give
still.
me a wisdom check. There, Zook. Yeah, just
From Kobold history and general cavern living, can I tell what this thing is?
I'll allow you to make the wisdom check too, sure.
That was a 16.
20, not natural.
Zook, you have no idea what this thing is. Eric's, however, you're not sure what it's called, but you've seen or at least heard of these things before. There's some kind of fey being that likes the stone.
Hey, like stone.
In utter disbelief and shock, I turn to Eric's. You know what these are? You know the Fae?
These are right here, and we are intelligent.
I meant no offense. It's just didn't expect to learn anything from my kobold friend today.
Kobolds know caves.
Apparently.
They know caves too.
Never judge a book, friend.
Mm-hmm.
I am not your average kobold. I have been nothing but proving this.
Do you all only speak Gnomish?
Well, I do.
I'm going to speak in Halfling. No, actually, I won't, because I didn't understand that.
I was gonna call you out on that.
Yeah, I don't know what he's speaking.
I was responding just to Zook.
Yep,
Zook's
same.
bewilderment.
I looked at the little guy. I don't think many of us speak Gnomish. They all speak Common, though. Are you familiar?
Nope. Stupid human language.
Yes.
Too simple. Not expressionate. Can't talk about stone properly.
Sorry about before. You kind of startled me.
Yeah, that was stupid point here.
Admittedly, yes.
Why you underground? Your people like tree.
Trees start from the ground. Naturally, I have to like the ground as well.
Yes, but stone. Elves don't like stone. They're stupid and like soft wood.
I will attempt to speak in giant to him.
He tilts his head curiously. That sounds dumber than common. What is it?
He's asking what is that?
Yeah, giant.
I tell him giant and gnomish.
Yep, as said, stupider than human. So tall people, he points at Pavu, elves, and soft little people, pointing at Jay, hanging with a gnome and a stupid kobold underground. Something's wrong.
Well, we're looking for the White Hoods. Signs pointed that they came this way.
White Hoods? What kind of name is that?
I guess it addresses their uniform.
Oh, it's not a species.
No, sir.
Well, that's stupid.
This thing is geeking me out.
Well, I don't know anything about White Hoods. Let me guess. Human.
Mostly.
See? Stupid.
I didn't catch your name, by the way.
My name? I can't tell you my name. That's a secret. You trying to trick me? Elf with your stupid magic? Trying to trap me? Psh. Ha! No cord that stupid. Ha!
Sorry, what was that? No what?
Cord.
Knowledge nature to see if I can pick that.
Sure.
16.
You're not really familiar with them, but you've heard the name thrown around as a kind of fae.
Any of you have a question for him?
Yeah, are the dwarves friendly?
Are the dwarves friendly?
If you're a Duergar and you do what you're told, though I suppose the humans they have captured probably don't think so. Nor the elves. Nor the surface dwarves. Nope, not gnomes. First nap them like them a little bit, but not really. Drow hate them. They shoot crossbows at me, if they can catch me. They can't, they're stupid.
Captives, you say?
But yeah, Duergar keep slaves. What are you doing down here? You haven't told me. Trying to trick me? Trying to get me off track?
No, I'm sorry. We just came here looking for the White Hoods, our friends.
Yes, you're fake made up people.
Very
That's
real.
the reason for all you surface people to be down here. You don't know anything about stone. Well, maybe he does, points at Zook. But the rest of you have no idea. That's very clear. You're muted, Adam.
I resume eating my tentacle, just staring at the cord as he talks, not understanding a word of it.
He walks up right in your face, almost uncomfortably so. looks at the tentacle, and watches you eat it. Nah, it doesn't look tasty.
Says that looks gross.
Well, then he is free not to eat Eric's tentacle.
He says more for him.
Sounds like gobble. They're stupid, but they know how to live.
Well, if you could help us dummies out, is there any way for us to get in there without being seen?
Why would you want to go in there?
Free the slaves?
Yeah, stupid elf. No. You die. Or you be slave. That works too. If you slave, you lead slave revolt, then you all die, or you be free. But more likely you die because you stupid elf. Best bet, go to surface. Or, if you're really stupid, go deeper.
Great.
Just an outpost, you can go around. Alright, bye. He turns and starts trotting off. Somehow, the expected clop of his goat hooves is muted.
I call after him. Hold on, I have one question for you before you go.
Give me a perception check.
16.
You hear a muffled shout from the direction of the walls.
Run. Now. And I bolt.
I follow.
Following.
You don't
I
have
turn to run.
You don't have to tell Eric to run twice.
In gnomish, kind of muffled. Thanks again, friend. Hope to see you again.
Where you run?
He said we can go deeper, and there's an outpost we can run. Or we go back from where we came. Decide quickly. Keep running.
Up.
Alright, I'm gonna start to the direction of going back up the stairs unless someone says.
Nope. I have no interest in the Underdark.
Give me a perception check as you're running back towards the tunnel with the stairs.
You're down here for good now, fuckers.
Yeah, right.
Alright, so Zook, Jay, and Eric's. You see that almost immediately to either side of the tunnel in which you came in, there appear to be two additional exits from the room. You can see what appears to be two smaller tunnel openings, large enough for any of your companions to fit in, so don't worry about that. I know that was question was coming next. But you do see additional exits, if you so choose.
On a continuing the quick search as we run towards any that is
Any what?
any that is seen, like looks like it's seen more where.
No. Not from your quick run.
Two paths, left, right, pick.
I already picked up, so that's where I'm going. I also didn't see anything.
At this point, I'm just following companions.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got two going up, I've got two undecided and one silent.
Well, I'm not gonna take one of the separate paths if people are already running up. I'm just gonna follow the group.
Yeah, I'll follow. And I'll also be right back after you.
Yeah, I'm going up.
Alright. So with a mad sprint, you sprint past the two bodies of the defeated Duergar sentinels and their stony coffins, running your way back up the stairs. Perception checks. Three, nice.
Yeah, buddy.
just getting better and better with that roll. These perceptions.
I've got no bonus, so it's like...
Alright, everybody else hears the sound of a loud horn echoing through the chamber you've just emptied, left behind. You can hear a remnant of it echoing up the stairwell.
Hope that storm's done.
Wait, are you saying that there was a horn?
You heard a horn blow in the big cavern you just left. You can hear a little bit of it coming up the stairs.
Okay, no, sorry.
You're excused. It's okay.
I'm continuing to cheese it up the stairs.
Alright.
I'm going to say, Zook, can you make an illusion of like some rocks caved in over this this path so they don't follow?
Certainly. Are those? I was away for a second. What are those? The muffled screams following us?
No.
Nope, you didn't hear it.
Yeah,
There was a giant horn
that he didn't hear.
that filled the room that we left.
Didn't hear.
Okay. Yeah, I'll attempt to cast a minor illusion to make a cave-in.
Alright, you make what appears to be a small pile of rocks blocking most of the stairwell. Alright,
And then continue to cheese it.
you make your way back up the stairs and into the dripping cavern, where once again you have no light.
I will cast light.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep running.
We're going to keep running back up.
Yeah, I'm intending to run until that. I think there was like a 3-way separation, and I think we went left.
Yep.
We went towards the water.
Yeah, that little hub there.
Alright. Well, if you're
I'm
intending to
gonna
run,
stop.
that was a couple hours down, so that's going to be a couple hours forced march at that point.
I'm going to stop. Why are we running?
A city full of evil dwarven people sounded the alarm. I don't think we're equipped to take on a.
What'd you say,
Evil dwarves?
Yeah, Zook said that those dwarves were evil, vile creatures.
They have many slaves. The goat man seemed to say that we wouldn't stand very well against them. Seems we're quite heavily outnumbered down here. No 1 versus 1.
Elf friends say run, Eric's run. Not one be safe.
We passed many an opportunity to tuck and hide.
I don't know how many guards there are. How many eyes could have spotted us?
I raised my eyebrows. You hide, Pavu? I didn't think that was in your vocabulary.
I just kill. The same as hiding. Nobody sees you.
Fair enough.
That is my favorite line that Pavu has given.
All I know is that little goat man saved the Zook and advised us not to go into that city.
We don't need to go into the city. Through the main gate.
It sounds like he had a
Why do we even
plan.
want to go into there?
Well, there were other paths to go.
Are we still looking for the White Hoods?
I'm not
I
even
would-
sure. I'm just trying not to die.
I would think they would stay near the surface. They might have gone down to get some water, but I doubt it. They probably had their own water and continued forward on the first path that diverged. They probably took a different one.
Well, the goat man also said that they had taken slaves. I fear that maybe our companions are being held captive. If we can call them companions. They did abandon us twice.
I am simply asking, what are we searching for? If the White Cloaks, then perhaps not this Duergar city. Not that I would know it's Duergar. White Cloaks, sorry. White Hoods. Hoods.
I'm not trying to get some copyright infringement crap on here.
So Adam and Mike were the only ones who saw the actual white hood, right?
It was a scrap of white cloth.
Yes. They did not show it to anybody else.
I thought Adam did when he waved the hand around.
At you.
I also called it out to you.
Alright, I thought they heard that.
Well,
Nobody made a perception check. I made it clear that you heard it clearly and nobody else asked, so.
Gotcha. Eric, do you still have that white cloth you found?
I never dropped it.
May I see it?
What white cloth?
Okay, you go.
Thank you. We found this on our way down. That's why we thought it warranted further investigation. And I'm gonna look closer at the white cloth and see if it seems to match the White Hood's outfit.
Give me a wisdom check.
Eric, shell out that he find cloth. Found hand too, and I pull out the hand and wave it. Handhold cloth.
That's a 19.
It does seem to remind you of it.
It is reminiscent of their uniforms, but I don't think white cloth would be a rarity out in the snow.
Clean white cloth, I feel like, would be a pretty clear sign in this deep cave.
It also reinforces my theory of the White Hoods being enslaved.
There were a lot of white hoods. If the white hoods were taking slaves, then they're lots of beardies.
Eric, can I see that hand, please? I'll give it back.
I jumble it about a little bit and then hand it to him.
I grab it with 2 fingers using the cloth as a barrier so I don't actually touch it.
Okay.
I like to examine it, see if there's any sort of magical properties or whatnot. I'm wondering how this decrepit hand was holding fresh cloth.
It's not a fucking monkey paw.
He is correct. It is not a monkey paw.
Thanks, Dave.
Alright,
So-
give me an intelligence check. Or knowledge arcana.
Ooh, Arcana is so much better. That's a 20, not natural.
Alright. And as you examine it closely, you pry its fingers open. Looking at it closely, trying to examine it. Give me a wisdom save.
That's going to be a 16.
You gurgle out of surprise as the claw launches itself from your hand, clamping around your throat. You now have a magically attuned cursed item.
Ooh.
-2 to Constitution,
Ooh.
+5 to Knowledge Arcana checks, and you can activate Detect Magic at will up to 3 times a day.
Oh, wow.
So not quite a monkey paw. just using it as a plaything, but go ahead. Chris, don't give him ideas. He's already trying to go down that path.
And you all look in surprise as Zook apparently has a bony, half-rotted claw attached to his throat.
Does he appear to be in pain?
He definitely is grimacing at it, yes.
Are you alright?
I'm gonna try to pull it off.
Kind of looking down in surprise. I don't know. It doesn't seem to hurt.
What does that reduce your HP to? Max HP?
Yeah, I need to do that math.
It's -1 per level, so if you're 3 levels, it would be...
Okay, that would bring my max down to 16, which is what I guess I'm currently at. Would I stay at 17?
No.
Okay.
Well, you still have 1 point of damage, so if your max is 16, you'd be at 15.
Oh, okay.
So the hand is cursed, and it's attached to Zook's neck now. So we got that going for us.
I'm trying to pull it off.
Yep, give me a strength check.
Yeah, that's a 5.
You get zapped for 1 point of negative energy, necrotic damage.
Ow! Ow! That hurts. That thing is on there.
Sorry, Eric. It doesn't look like I'll be returning this as planned.
The necklace is on who? Or the hands on who?
Me.
Zook. That's the first to examine it.
I will rip it off.
I just tried that. It hurt.
I wince as he reaches towards it.
Strength check.
It's okay, Zook. You
18.
As you rip it from his throat, Zook, you take 4 points of negative damage, necrotic damage, and Pablo, you take 1 point of necrotic damage. The hand seems to be wriggling in your grasp, seeming to trying to desperately get back onto Zook's neck.
I rub my neck.
I'm going to try and break it.
You're going to try to break it, okay? How are you trying to break it?
Ryan, before you do that, you did hear the magical properties of that thing?
Yeah.
Nope.
Because you did step away.
It's -2 Constitution, +5 to Knowledge Arcana.
And I can use Detect Magic 3 times daily at will.
Now with that knowledge, feel free to do it without us reacting.
He's gonna break it anyway. Even with that knowledge, Pavu's Pavu.
How are you trying to break it?
Like I would break a hand.
So, like, trying to crack it or something?
Yeah, I'm basically like
On your knee?
holding like 3 fingers and then trying to separate like 4-finger and thumb and just like break the hand.
Alright, give me a strength check.
Was I immediately aware of the magical effects?
Yes, because you're good knowledge arcana check.
I rush towards. Wait. That might be useful.
Strength check if you're trying to break it.
I hear him.
Yeah.
For what? To kill friends?
It wouldn't kill anybody. It just likes to hold necks.
No. And I'll start to try and break it.
Strength check.
$15.
Alright, you take 6 points of necrotic energy damage. As the hand seems to, a few of the finger bones seem to snap off from the hand. As soon as they do, the individual pieces all fly directly at Zook, wrapping once again around his neck. slamming back together as whole and causing Zook an additional 3 points of damage.
Please don't try to do that again.
Eric's is going to. We're in that central hub where we veered course, right?
Mm-mm. You stopped. That's a couple hours away.
Oh, okay, right. Never mind.
You guys are in the tunnel on the way up there, but you stopped.
So
Want this? And I'll offer it to Zook.
Oh, it's on me.
It zipped out of your hands as soon as you broke.
Oh, okay.
You broke it, and the individual pieces, you had the fingers, they shot out of your hand, and then the hand that was solid behind it shot after it.
Okay. I thought I still had, parts
Pieces.
in my hand.
Nope, they all zipped out of your hand as soon as you snapped them separate.
So, staring down at it. Well, I don't really like how unsightly it is, but it might be useful yet. Let me try something. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to make it look like a beard.
Clearly roll my eyes.
You make it appear as if you have an awkward beard.
Much
Quite
better.
the point at the end.
And then gesturing at Pavu. I have beard too.
So do we think that white cloth was part of a white hood?
I mean,
if
it's
they actually got
possible.
enslaved?
Well, let's break this down logically. We have 3 options in my eyes. We either try to break into the Dwarven city and rescue the slaves. Despite them sounding off the horn, we backtrack and go around the outpost the little rock fae fella told us about. Or 3, we head back and try to go upwards back at that hub a couple hours back. Option C is my vote. I'm willing to stomach option B, but A is craziness.
Like Eric said, if Dwergar City, they have prisoners of White Hoods. There were a lot of White Hoods, so there must be a lot of Dwergar too. Not that the us and us.
I mean, I'm hungry, and option C seems like the best chance for another meal soon, so I'm gonna go with option C for my vote.
And see
Looking-
was what?
Go back.
Backtracking a couple hours and go to one of the routes that went upwards. I'm actually, after he mentions that he's hungry, I am going to have an audible grumble in my stomach.
1
If it's
second
an
longer,
outcome.
Chris.
I even increased my delay time. Fuck off. Sorry, if there's an outpost, they most likely have food there. I think we should maybe chance backtracking.
I don't think we're equipped enough to tackle an outpost. How many people were there, Eric's?
We did not see the outpost. We saw the city walls. I'm assuming it's that turn off by the. Actually, I can't say that. So
Eric
Or the wall was the outpost.
Eric see a couple on top, but can't see through walls, so don't know what beyond. if Eric's can get plant from outside, can make food. Food
Well, that blizzard.
Food that isn't technical. Maybe better for you.
Chances are that blizzard covered up a lot of the vegetation on the ground. It'd be rough going.
Are we attacking this thing or not?
I vote no.
Well, they did have a few covered in stone. I don't think they really wanted to be there. Seems they have more enemies than just us.
This Little Girls guy is very actively posting.
Yeah. Speaking of rolls.
Fuck it. Hit the outpost. That's my vote. We'll starve most likely by backtracking. An outpost will have food.
Well, hopefully it's our kind of food and not Eric's kind of food.
Eric's food good. As I bite the tentacle. Still have plenty
Alright.
if you want.
So I want to make a perception to scout.
So you're heading back down?
Huh?
You're heading back down then?
Yeah,
Yes.
if that's the outpost, yes. They're an outpost.
The damn fey creature tried to save us.
You said about going into the city. If this is an outpost, it's completely different. I assumed with the walls that it was the city. Maybe if I looked at it better and did a perception, it could be the outpost. But I didn't, so I'm willing to give it another look.
Oh, I thought you said if you try to go in there, you'll die or get captured.
Yeah, because when I asked about the enslavement, the slaves were brought to the city, which she mentioned.
Okay.
We're all going off the assumption that I'm assuming that's the city, and everyone just took my word for gospel. So, Ryan, continue.
Alright, so back down and...
What's
Perception.
your light source?
Oh, I can't go anywhere without Dave.
Do you want a torch?
Should we not go down?
I guess since the white cloth might be the White Hoods.
And that was down the stairs, right?
Yeah. I guess we can. And I will... Does anyone have anything to light this torch with?
I can. And I will hold it out far away from me as you can.
I'm just gonna hand it to you.
I thought you were going to do minor illusion. Make it look like there's a fire on the torch.
Would I be able to do firebolt if it's something from one hand to another?
Dude, you can just put your hand half a millimeter away from it and light it on fire.
Okay.
All right. I just want to make sure that would work.
Oh, you're not that close, so you don't burn yourself, but you get the idea.
So yeah, I'll use firebolts to light it, and also during any further discussion, I'll check our their surroundings for glowworms. Those spell components.
Find glowworms, man.
It's a cave. You never know. I don't really know where they're found normally.
Under the glow tree.
Is that a thing?
No.
Dave, don't do that. Mike's,
I don't know these things.
Mike's not been with us enough to know that. Glow tree.
Yep. It's where the raves happen.
I hate you, Dave.
All right. Back
So you
down.
heading back down?
So I hand out the torch to Pabu.
We'll let him use two weapons. I'll take the torch.
All right. As you light the torch, it seems to gutter black smoke rapidly. The stink of it seems to grow pervasively greater with the fire burning. You're not sure how long the torch itself will last, though it seems to be burning quite nastily at present.
As I hand it off, I don't think we'll be able to sneak very well with this. They'll smell us a mile away.
All right, so we're heading back down?
Yep.
All right. So as you make your way down using the fitful torchlight and your own dark vision, you make your way slowly and cautiously back down the stairs. As far as you can tell, the only response to your previous actions was the horn itself, as you see no sign of anyone else. Except for, of course, the two bodies on the stairs still. As you make your way back to the scrap heap, what do you do?
So, Didor, are we going around?
Yeah, let's take that other pathway. Let's just see what's ahead. I don't know if... Again, I'm still under the assumption that that was the city.
Okay.
How, once we get close enough, how much busier does it look?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm assuming with a horn echoing through the halls that it's not just a couple patrols on top of a stone wall kind of thing.
Oh, and you're looking on the walls?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
23.
You count as you're watching at least a hand's worth of guards patrolling the wall. Or a claw's worth, I suppose. Maybe a little more than the claw's worth,
I hold
since
up.
you don't have 5 fingers.
I hold up one claw, then second guess, and hold up a second to signify how many guards are patrolling. This many up top. Look like.
Height advantage. We're outnumbered. Perhaps we should see what's this way.
There were 2 paths to the side of this. Since we're sneaking about, I'll take. I want to check each for tracks.
Okay.
Or
Survival check.
some sort of. I believe my survival is a 17.
17?
Yes, sorry.
You find small scuff marks on the path to the right. The path to the left appears to be well worn, though.
Left path has seen lots of travel. Right path, some scuffs.
My vote is left.
I lean into the group. I either need to be healed or kill things. I'm growing bored.
Alright, I'll touch him. Below my last second level spell. You are pretty hurt.
I'm 8 of 33.
Alright, my second level spell, and you gain 50.
15?
Yeah.
23.
I'm gonna heal myself with a first level spell. Unless someone else is worse off. I have 5.
You have 5 of 27, Zook has 8 of 16, and Pabu has 23 of 33. The other 2 are fine.
Healing myself.
Starting down the well-traveled path, keeping an eye out for any anomalies.
Where the fuck is my D8? Ruh-roh. Someone roll a D8 for me.
The internet, Dave, but I'll humor you. 3.
Okay. Alright, so I get 7 health.
Eric's giving me a perception check. You got 7, Dave?
Yep.
Perception's a 22.
Alright. As you continue down the path, you note that you don't even spy a loose pebble. The path itself is so smooth.
That's all I have to comment on that.
Sure.
Do I hear his grunt?
Yeah.
Could I see what has his attention?
You heard him make the grunt.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Continuing down?
Yeah.
Alright. Everybody give me a perception check. As you take a winding path that seems to lead down and down and down. Zook and the door. You're not sure why, but you each catch a glimmer of something in the path up ahead. Though you're not sure what it is. You just both get an eerie or uneasy feeling.
What is that glimmer down there?
Can I try to see it again since he called attention?
Sure.
Yeah, 22.
Nat 20.
As you both, well, you can't see very well, Pabu. Sorry, I can't give you more.
Yeah, I know.
Eric, as you peer down, once again, you notice that there seems to be absolutely nothing loose in the tunnel that you've been following. Though you can see what appears to be the glimmer of water as you see another opening just a little further ahead.
There's no loose stone in tunnel. Glimmer of water ahead?
The mention of that, I'd like to use one of my detect magics.
Okay.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
How long is the hallway to the water?
About 40 feet.
Okay, I'll move like 10 feet closer, maybe a little more.
All right, as you
5.
continue down the tunnel, you see that there appears to be a relatively large opening, a flat landing area, where you can see what appears to be a large pool of water before you see another point of exit on the far side. Your detect magic does not reveal anything.
Careful. Where there's water, there's normally beasts not close by.
That's true. That's why Eric's got tentacles.
I will move to the water and, well, I can't fucking see. God damn it.
There's a stinky torch lit. You should be able to see a little bit. It's only 30 feet out now.
If the
or
torch
40.
moves closer, yeah.
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. Then yeah, you can see the water then.
Alright, I want to drink water.
Alright. As you bend down to drink the water, you're suddenly surprised as it lashes out and pulls you in. Maybe.
What did I just say?
Your AC is a 14, correct?
Yep.
The water itself seems to rear up and engulf you. Or rather, give me a dex save as you get hit first. You might not get engulfed. You take 10 points of acid damage, though.
20 is my
All right.
guess.
You manage to just dodge aside as the pool of water seems to ooze its way up out of its bed, forming itself into a large, gelatinous-looking cube. Initiative, everybody.
Oh my
You
god,
are
it's a
a fucking
cube.
sadist.
I wonder what this thing is.
It's a gelatinous-looking cube.
Elf, you say beastie around water, not beastie is water.
I said a beast is normally near. It being in the water is as near as you could get.
No, it is the water.
That's the joke that Eric's was making. The beast is the water, not.
All right, Tador, you are the first to act. As you are about 10 feet from the cube itself.
Oh, to have a magic weapon.
I'm gonna max distance and chill touch.
Move 30 feet back and you chill touch, huh?
35 if I'm still in range.
You'd be in range, but you wouldn't be able to see it.
Alright, so 30.
Alright. Make your range spell attack. At disadvantage. As Pavu is in combat with it.
23.
Hits.
Six necrotic.
Okie dokie. No, your blast seems to hit it and freeze off a portion, negative energy, decay off a small portion of the cube. The rest of its mass seems to just fill in the gap created by your spell. Pavu, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it with both weapons.
Okay.
Oh, can I crit this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything can be crit and fit.
Well, I wasn't sure with. Well, anyways. So, 25 with a natural 19. And does a 22 hit?
Yeah. You pretty much have to get a natural 1 not to hit this thing.
Working on it.
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna
figured.
say Dave comes out of left field.
I immediately looked at Dave's camera feed.
So crit damage is 12 damage. Attacking with the short sword.
Alright.
25. Oh. Is imp critical on both weapons or just one? Just your main hand?
Just your main end.
Okay. Then 25. And 9 damage with the short sword. So total of what? 21?
Alright. Give me a perception check.
Seven.
Alright, never mind.
Jesus.
Eric's, you're up.
I will move my 40 feet back. I want distance between myself and this thing.
If you move 40 feet, you won't be able to see it. That's why Chris could only move 30 feet. Just FYI, you're welcome to move 40 feet. I'm not stopping you there. You won't have visibility.
I don't understand how.
You're on a winding path, so if you move 40 feet, you're going to be up and arced over. So you're going to have the mouth of the entrance, and you'll be elevated, so you won't be able to see.
Can I go around it to a different area?
Yeah, you can move around the side of its previous bed, which is about 15 feet across, so you can move around it.
I want to move around it, then keeping distance between myself and it.
Okay.
And burn the 40 feet that way. And I will shoot at it. It's a 23 with the first.
Hits.
And that'll be...
These are disadvantage, by the way.
Okay. So it'll be a 17 with the first instead.
Still hits. Violet's on the phone, by the way.
15 damage with that, and then the second arrow, since I moved to 10, 15.
Hits.
For 10.
Alright. You watch as globs of ooze seem to spill out with each blow. I feel like telling them I'm on the phone too. Yeesh. Alright. With that, the cube seems to rush forward, trying to move through Pavu's space. Pavu, please give me another dex save. Thank you, Adam.
Dex save is a 14.
Alright, you can choose to be pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube. Or you can take the consequences, your choice.
I'll be pushed to the side.
Okay.
Do I get to attack as I run through my space?
No, it doesn't give you an attack opportunity for that, no. It's part of its attack.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Jay being right behind you, give me a dex save.
I like your choice of boss battle music. Also, not enough gelatinous cubes in video games. I haven't made it too far in Divinity 2, so...
I was gonna say, there are some. Divinity 2 does them differently, but I'd say they have them.
15.
Alright, you have the option of being pushed to the back of the side or dealing with consequences.
The side?
Alright. You leap aside as well. And that brings us to Zook.
Oh, it's not attacking me, it's my turn?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I thought it was making its way to me.
Zook just expecting the worst already.
And I'm dead? Okay. Pretty much, yeah, if you get hit, you're dead.
Would I be able to move back without taking an attack of opportunity?
You can try, depending on what you think its reach is.
I will try. Move back 25 feet.
It attacks you. And misses.
Hooray!
I will.
7 does not hit you, I assume.
No, it does not, thankfully.
Not far from it.
Do I have a clear field of view?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Literally, it's transparent.
But it has no cover.
It is cover? If you let it swallow you, then you have full total cover.
Might have to try that.
Go ahead. Find out.
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Alright. Go ahead.
Alright, attack roll is nat 20.
Roll for crit. Which at this point I just kind of assume is a crit.
It's 11.
Yeah, that hits.
And so what, I roll my attack dice
Roll
twice?
damage twice, yeah.
Cool. That's 13.
Alright. You can see the ooze seems to be recovering from these blows much slower than previously. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Alright, Jay, you're up. It's right on top of you.
Alright, I'm gonna attack it twice. And then run the fuck away.
Alright. You're bragging about it in chat now? Nice, Adam.
Nat 20.
Just wanted to
And
show the picture.
does a 9 hit.
A 9 does hit.
Nice.
Told you, you have to pretty much get a nat 1 not to hit this thing.
And then 16. So first, it is 11 damage with my short sword and 4 damage with my dagger.
Alright.
And then I'm going to move 25 feet away from it.
And it lashes out with a pseudopod at you. What's your AC?
I thought his reaction already got used.
One of them.
Oh, 12.
One of them. Let's go into
Deals
the
13 acid damage to you.
Ooh, I dropped.
Oh, he's gonna eat Dave.
And as Jay turns to flee, a pod of ooze lashes out, smacking him in the back. You can audibly hear his sackcloth sizzling under the blow. Alright. Dodor, you're up.
I'm so gimped I can't do anything. I can't turn into a beast to fight this thing. I'm just gonna get consumed. I chill touch again.
All right. It's not a disadvantage anymore.
I hit. For 8 points of damage.
All right. Once again, necrotic energy seems to flow through the creature. The ooze seems to shudder in response, but still looks very gelatin-like.
How far away from it am I?
You are now 20 feet from it as it moves closer.
Is that out of my threat range? Doing exactly what I'm doing.
No, it's large, so it's still within your threat range. It hasn't moved again since it tried to go through you.
I move back 10 feet.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right, Pavu, you're up.
Attacking it.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Give him the old dick twist.
Damn, again. Alright, possible crit.
The arm movement.
And
Yelling nuts.
23.
No one? Right. Yeah, 23 hits.
So
Thank you for that, Adam. Thank you, Chris. Adam movies.
13 damage with the club. And 10 damage with the short sword.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Perception is an 18.
Alright, as your two blows connect, the ooze seems to lose composition and splashes down into a rapidly spreading puddle of acid. At the same moment, you realize the acid has been eating into your short sword and club.
Okay.
Is the acid spreading through the room?
It's not spreading, it kind of pooled out and filled the area.
Okay.
I want to do the
Dex check from Pavu to avoid the acid pool. Dex check from Jay, who automatically fails, so that's 2 fails.
I want to see if I can drag Jay out of the acid somehow.
Alright, I'll allow it with the Dex save.
Dex save's gonna be an 18.
Alright, you successfully pulled Jay away, so he doesn't take the 2 bad.
Mine was a 15.
You managed to dance away from the pool of acid.
I am going to hop, skip, jump, and give you a roll for that, and then heal.
Acrobatics check.
Uh, 23.
You successfully get over to him.
Alright, I will revive him.
For how much?
Is this for me or for Dave?
Sorry, I meant Dave.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
I assumed you meant Dave. I didn't hear you identify who. But
My bad. Jay, not Zook, my bad.
No problem.
And unfortunately, minimum roll, so you get 5.
Yay!
Dave's just happy to be conscious. I'm noticing 2 of you seem to be escaping all damage here.
It's the old Baracus.
The other three are getting beat up pretty good, and the two of you are just like, no. Nope,
Give me Shillelagh back and I'll take damage.
Get a material component and you can get Shillelagh back.
I'm not gonna find many leaves on the ground.
I've also done my best to stay as Baracus very away from
Everything, yes.
Yeah.
Well, all my current damage is from the party trying to get that skeleton off me. So, but I have gone down twice.
Pavu.
And we'll close tonight's session there.
Hooray!
Hooray.
That was fun.
Hey, Eric's did a not selfish thing and helped the team out.
Yeah. You should all congratulate him on that next time if he remembers.
Thank you, Eric.
Oh, look at that. Dave knows he's not going to remember, so he said it now.
Well, plus my character doesn't know, so I can't really.
Fair. Hope y'all had fun again.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Literally tried to throw me for loops there in terms of which direction are they or aren't they going.
Really working.
We're gonna go back. No, we're gonna go down. No, we're gonna go back. No, we're gonna go down. No, we're gonna go back.
Well,
No, but let's go back down.
You made it sound so appealing going back down.
We're going to attack the encampment. Now we're going to
No,
go
we're
around.
gonna attack it, and then all of a sudden, nope, we're gonna go down further.
as is tradition, you give us many paths and we try to kill each other. Like, hey, this is a survival campaign. You don't have components. It's gonna be tougher. This, that, and the other, and we immediately deal a bunch of damage to each other.
Yeah, you guys made it interesting. I'll give you that.
I did no such thing.
So Zook has almost died like 4 times. Jay's almost died like twice. Pavu has been brought pretty low. I don't think you've been dropped yet.
I've been dropping. I've gotten into single digits at least 3 times.
And Chris, you didn't do anything tonight, maybe, but last session was Pavu taking a bunch of damage as we glanced him with blows trying to kill.
Yep. There was that, and
Face huggers, man. What are you gonna do?
Apparently, the answer is club them while they're on his face.
also with the different environment, if you hadn't noticed, I'm trying to give you different types of encounters than the stuff you guys have typically seen.
There's a lot of bushy things down here.
Well, if you go back up to the surface, there'll be different stuff there too. The point is, like, you're not in this temperate, like, typical pseudo-European landscape right now.
As a kobold, I appreciate all things.
How much experience do I get before I
you don't get any. You were failure. You were bad.
Jesus.
You get,
He healed me.
God have mercy on your soul. Where are we at experience-wise?
I need 250 to ding.
I'm at 2410.
And you need what to level?
He needs 250, I need 275.
You need 2,700 total to level.
Okay. Let's see. What did we do tonight? Beat the Shriekers. Met the
So I need
Corrid.
290.
Met the Corrid. Beat the Cube. Confused the hell out of me.
I don't know if that's like a +5 or a -5 experience swing for you.
No, that's like plus 100, plus 100, minus 50.
We'll give 350 experience.
Hooray!
Remember, if you're hurt, your max does not mean your current goes up. Any new abilities don't kick in until long rest.
But that ability
it really sucks for Zook, who doesn't get 2 new spells because he doesn't have anything to write spells in.
I have 1 blank page and like no gold.
You have enough for 1 spell. Level 1 spell.
Wait, level 1
Unless his current tribulations forces him into a quasi-sword.
That's true, it could. He could also, but you have the thing is, it's 3 pages per spell level needed in the spell book.
Is this not?
I did not know that.
Exactly.
So it's one spell.
So He's got a number of spells in the spell book, but he hasn't had time to study it. And he's got enough pages, if he has the right kind of ink, to inscribe one more spell.
No, it didn't make any specific mention of the amount of pages it takes. It said 2 hours and 50 gold pieces in materials.
Lawrence,
Yeah?
I got 9 HP increase.
Oh,
Just so
right. I should make note of that, shouldn't I? Thank you. Hey, congratulations. You matched Pavu's last level.
Hey Lawrence, what's our ominous day total increased by?
Find out when you take a long rest.
Yeah, okay.
You don't get that information right now.
Ooh, max roll for HP.
Oh man. Do I level myself out with Constitution, or do I make myself an average intelligence?
Oh, did you get a ability point?
Level 4.
Wait, I thought the feat system was disregarding ability points.
No, you can get your ability scores at the levels it says.
Oh, okay, I thought your new feat system.
You can't take a feat.
Right, I thought your new feat system was circumventing both.
No, I'm not going to stop you from getting the ability increase, since you're not
Okay.
guaranteed to get a feat at any point. Some of you are close to some, and some of you are made minimal progress in others, and some of you haven't done much at all in that realm. But
Lawrence,
yes,
add 1 more health. I'm going to level out my Constitution with the
why?
modifier increase, so I don't have a negative
Alright.
Constitution anymore.
All right, fair enough.
Alright, my new max is 39. And my AC goes up by 1.
Why?
Because I'm level 4 and I get from 19 to 20.
So what's your armor class now?
11 plus AC, 16.
All right. Well, Mike, it might be a 3rd edition thing that I'm thinking of, but I'm going to make that canon now.
Okay, that's no problem.
That was my intent in what I was trying to give you.
So, if I was able to just find the inks and stuff, it's not like I need the inks and 50 gold. It's one or the other.
The 50 gold is the cost of those inks.
Okay.
That's how rare and expensive those inks are.
So if I just happen to find a sack with 50 golds, I don't need to go into town. I could just lose that 50 gold.
No, you'd have to find a source in which to buy the inks. Survival mode, man. None of this just deducting the cost. Besides,